Welcome back to UA Insider. Up next, we have a piece that highlights both the on and off the court accomplishments of the Stony Brook School's Sadie Singer, a young woman who has given an assist to a community in need.
My name is Sadie Singer, and I go to Stony Brook School.
I've known Sadie, well, it seems like quite a long time. Sadie is a child of a faculty member here on campus, and all of our faculty live on the campus. So I've really known Sadie for 12 years, since she was a little girl running around as a faculty child. But as a teacher and a coach, the last 6 years.
Sadie's played for me. She played a few games in her 7th grade year, but really she's been a starter for us for the last 5 years since 8th grade. I am her dad, and very proud of her, of course, in all she does. You know, we couldn't ask for a better kid. She's got a great faith. She loves people. She's great with the people around her. And then, you know, on the court, she's been a real blessing for us as well. So, when she was way back in 3rd grade, she'd be sitting on the bench, keeping stats, cheering on my teams. You know, so she's grown up around the game. She's always been kind of a part of the team. In the last 5 years, has been great to be able to coach her.
Sadie is absolutely amazing. And what you see with Sadie when you look at her and you see the light in her face and she goes through life with a lot of joy, that's who she is. She's compassionate, bright, always looking to help others, smart in her classes, smart with her athletics, a leader. She's our head prefect, which is a big deal at this school. It's our most significant leadership responsibility, and Sadie is doing a phenomenal job really leading not just her class, but the whole school.
Well, Sadie's our head prefect, which is the highest leadership position we have on the campus. And it was almost no doubt who it was going to be last year. You know, when it came up, it was going to be Sadie. She's a great captain in sports teams, but she's always been a leader. She's led in our mentoring program here at the school, which pairs up juniors and seniors with middle school students to make sure that they have somebody older that they can look up to. Sadie's been an integral part of that program. Sadie's worked on the admissions committee for years. She helps give tours and work with the admissions department. She's been a good student, very solid student, and hardworking student all the way along. So it's interesting because we have a leadership curriculum here at the school that we try really hard to work with students and try to develop their leadership. And then you have students who come along who just have it, and no matter what curriculum we give, they're going to be better than the curriculum. She's that person.
As a coach, when you lose your point guard, you know, it's very difficult. We lost her in the middle of our playoffs last year. And as a dad, it's heartbreaking to watch one of your kids go through an injury like that. But in hindsight, you know, it forced her to persevere and work through that whole injury. I'm so proud of what she was able to accomplish this year coming back from that. Most athletes, the first season back is always a tough one off that ACL tear.
The whole first half of the season, I was in and out of practices, and still, you know, my explosion's still not where it was before, but, you know, just getting that muscle stronger again just takes so much time, but, you know, you just play on. It's so easy to get caught up in the negative, like, oh, why did this happen? This is so unfair, but just not even look at the why, or, you know, just focus on, okay, now that it's happened, how am I going to get back, and how am I going to get through, like, you know, back where I was before.
And she had an amazing year, and I think that's a testament to, she was incredibly disciplined in the whole physical therapy process. She worked very hard. So this season was very rewarding because you could watch the reward of what she was able to accomplish from the work she put in. So it's a very tough situation to walk through, but when you get past that, I think it builds into your character, it builds into your life in ways that we'll only know 10 or 15 years from now.
Stony Brook does a few mission trips, and this was one of our biggest ones, going to the Philippines, and it combined Sadie's passion for her faith with her passion for basketball. She just loves basketball, and it was a trip that incorporated basketball into meeting other children in the Philippines, and I think an opportunity to share both of those loves was really what motivated her.
Just having the opportunity to get out of this culture and kind of see the world and just a different perspective on life is such a unique opportunity. And to just have the chance to minister to a lot of the kids there and, you know, just share your faith, it's just such a cool experience to have that, you know, opportunity. And in the Philippines, everything is about basketball. Like, you know, it's not soccer. Every single village has a court, no matter how poor it is, every village has a court. So we would go and we put a team together, and so the guys would play, and the entire village would come out and just surround the court. I mean, hundreds of people. So it was so cool. It was such an awesome experience. Just having, you know, the ability to do something that you love, and at the same time serving others through it. It just doesn't get much better. Yeah, so we run part of the school in the morning, and then when we go into the villages, besides like playing basketball and just playing with the community there, we would hand out food, because we're given so much here in this culture, and so just the opportunity to give back is just a blessing.
Coming up, we've got a piece on Garden City High School's girls lacrosse team. Keep it locked. You're watching UA Insider.